Hey, love bugs, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are going to be talking about Chrisean Rock. And something she said, did she put a on Blueface? Did she set her ex up, which is who everybody thinks that is Junior's father in the first place? Then we're gonna be talking about Cenat, his girlfriend. Her mother they going back and forth on the goddamn internet. The mother done had a lot of choice words about their relationship, and she airing it out, saying that the girl was a problematic teen, and Cenat is alienating from her family. It's a lot going on with that. Then we're going to talk about the mayor of New York, the new elected mayor. He takes office on January 1st, and he had some things to say during his speech. Where y'all at? Hello, Cinquavia. What's up, TT? Hello, NORE Free Thinker. Come on over. Come on over, love bugs. Come on over, baby. I hope everybody is having a good evening. I hope you all had a good week so far and a great start to your weekend. So let's get this party started. We're going to head on over to these Instagram streets. And I want to start off with Cenat and his girlfriend. So what all sparked this basically was Cenat's girlfriend, GiGi, coming out. You know, she just made a video it wasn't that serious to me, basically expressing how she felt growing up and how she felt alienated and like her mom wasn't really there for her. So let's play that. What's up, God's anointed?
Love and happiness over anything. Like when I tell you I grew up having a lot of materialistic stuff. I can say this. I grew up with a lot of materialistic stuff. Like everybody knows. You know me. If you've been knowing me since I was a kid, you know I was a very spoiled kid. Like everything. But I feel like what I was lacking in life, what I was lacking growing up was the feeling of just true love. Like I felt like I didn't really have I don't know. I never really just felt like love. Like everything was just.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with what she's saying. It's not like she's sitting up here saying, oh, I was just completely neglected and abandoned. Like, no, I just didn't get the love that I feel like I needed, which a lot of people that grow up with that's in the streets, mothers that's single mothers, a lot of us feel those same sentiments.
On me, I feel like when I hate to say certain things, but this is kind of like a vulnerable video, and of course I'm wrong. Like this stuff don't matter to me or mean anything to me anymore, but it's something that I'm definitely aware of. But when people are guilty, they try to throw things at you. Like you ever watch like a movie where there's this rich kid, and then they have the parents that's always at work, but the parents is okay, I'm just gonna get you a new purse. I'm just gonna get you a new this. I'm just gonna get you a new that. And it's yeah, that stuff would be cool because it's okay, now I got it. But it's no, I just really wanted somebody that was there to just listen and just, somebody I could open up to. And I feel like that made me the way I am today. And I'm learning now that I don't have to be this way, but I feel like it made me strong. It made me feel like I have to hold everything in. I don't talk to no, not like that, but anytime I'm going through something, you'll never know, because it's I don't open up to people. I don't talk to people because I never really had that as a child. So it's now it's easier for me to just get through life alone.
And I relate to this. I personally relate to this because I felt the same way growing up. But I'm able to talk to my mom. I mean, we're in a way better place now. And my mother, didn't get super offended. At one point she did. And then at one point we didn't have the closest relationship because I had to grow up. You know what I mean? And also for parents, I'm not a parent, not yet, but I think parents don't understand that their children are people too. And once they grow up and as a parent, you no longer have that same authority over your child. They're not looking to you for the basic necessities of life. They become their own autonomous human being. And I think a lot of parents can't really deal with that because it's like, I can't son you. I can't intimidate you. I can't tell you to shut up. I can't say, oh, don't tell my business in the street. Like, no, you no longer have that type of authority. So as an adult, you know, she could get up here and say whatever it is that she wants to say. Her mother does not pay her bills. She does not live with her mother. She's not dependent on her mother. So this is her just expressing herself, and she's well within her rights to do so. And I honestly, I don't feel like she just blatantly disrespected her mother. Do y'all feel like she's being disrespectful to her mother? I don't think so. I feel like the way she's saying it, this could be for both her parents. This could be geared toward her dad and her mom, not just solely her mother. For her mother to be tripping, like wilding out the way that she is. Child.
Way easier. Even though I can't even say that I just go through bad stuff, but it's like, you know, everybody have their own problems, and I'm sure y'all have your own problems. Y'all moms have their own problems, you know, but I feel like if you have a child, the best thing you can do is just be emotionally connected with them. Like, yeah, you can get your child the world, but really just listen. Like, if I have children, I took what my parents did, and you know, I'm definitely gonna apply it to my life. Like, I say one thing, my parents showed me like an amazing lifestyle. Like, always lived in a very nice house, always had very nice cars, always had very nice clothes, always had, you know, like the newest of everything. So it's like, yeah, they show me that, but it's like when I have a child, I want to be able to give them that, and I want to be able to give them me emotionally, because I don't want.
See, she even gave them props. Hello, Zero. She even gave them props. What's up, son? Thanks, boo. Hey, Hera. Hey, Kaylin. She even gave her parents props. Not like she just bashed. The way her mother is reacting really is it. We won't get into how her mother reacted to this, because I feel like it was not warranted. Because I had only seen a clip of this on I can't remember which one of the blogs, but I was like, wait, I gotta see, like, did she say something that was like really disparaging for her mother to be crashing out like this? I don't think so.
My child to feel like they can't talk to me, or they can't come to me, or they can't, you know, because I know the feeling of that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I didn't come back yesterday after the live we did earlier in the day. I didn't. Okay, so that's what the daughter said. Now, I do not think that was bad. And then now here goes the mother on on a rampage. The mother bringing up Cenat, saying Cenat, you know, won't even has never even sat down with her. Cenat is alienating her from her family and friends. Cenat did a background search on the mother, saying that it's not a good look for you to be hanging out with the mother. Happy birthday, Miss Asha. And I'm just like, I don't know that what she said really made her mother, like, I don't know. Let's just watch this. So this is her mother. Gigi's mother's claims that Cenat is trying to turn GiGi against her.
Cenat said, told my daughter, my baby, that he did his research on me. He did his research on me and her best friend. Now, who her best friend is, y'all, I really don't know. I know Gabrielle friends, but who the best friend is, I don't know. But best friend?
Her best friend was Deshae Frost, this is Brooklyn Frost, but the mother also came out and basically said that they're not friends anymore.
He said, you too. He said,
dang, it's music playing underneath this.
He said that. He told my baby.
All right, I can't play that. Let's go to another clip of her because it got music. I hate when they do that.
Yes, I have an empty home damn near. You're moving out. You in Brooklyn. Y'all going y'all separate ways. Oh, you gonna do what you did last time. Just moving with a man. Cool, got it.
You're gonna do what you did last time, moving with a man. So if that's what she wants to do, ma'am, you have 5 kids. You're not married. You had 2 kids when you was, I guess, 21. Like, so to get up here and judge your daughter is just, I feel like, I don't know if it's jealousy. I don't know if it's envy a little bit, or I don't know if she's giving like a little bit of Tokyo Tony, where Tokyo Tony felt like she was entitled to everything that Blac Chyna had.
Not mad, but for you to sit there and be like, yeah, you asked me to live with you. I told you no. You are so hurtful. I thank God I'm not really drowning like you thought I was. I thank God I'm not really lost. You know what I mean?
Why they gotta play music behind every damn video? It's so aggravating, y'all.
She the one came in my house that day, right, Rabia, talking about me dating young guys. I never even brought up the fact of me dating.
So GiGi said that the mother was like, maybe they shouldn't be in the same state or in the same places because she didn't want them to end up dating the same men.
Young guys. She brought that up.
She did. But that was the second time she did it. She did it the day when Emily was there. At the end. Yeah, that's when I showed up.
Why do you care who I date? I'm grown. I don't even date young guys like that. And if I have, so what? In the past. Oh.
Erin says this is what being jealous of your daughter looks like. They got a point.
And her dad was enabling her. Her dad literally went to the court and lied on me and said I abandoned my child when her whole text thread.
Honestly, this is outrageous. Like, she did not need to go off on this rampage and make videos for 40 days and 40 nights based on that video that GiGi did. GiGi just said that she wished she had more emotional support. She didn't cuss her mother out and say she was a terrible mother and the mother was never there for her. She just said, I wish that you was more emotionally available. And first of all, just the mere fact that you have multiple kids and you have them as a single mother, it is sometimes, this is what I think, observing, that it would be hard to be there emotionally as well as physically for all of your kids. All of your kids is not going to get the same version of you. And especially the older ones. The older ones are never going to get the best versions of you. They're going to be stuck helping you to take care of the younger ones. They're going to be with you while you're grinding, trying to figure it out. And then the ones that come after, they get a different mom. So children that are like their mother's first or second child, especially if the mother got more than two, they're always going to get the short end of the stick, especially if the mother is a young mother. That's just how it is.
Where's my kid? Where's my kid? And I'm thinking, oh my God, I got to fight with this man who don't even show up. And when you show up, all you do is bring chaos and drama. And she's at this critical age. And all I'm doing is fighting for her to save her. And I did. This man went to the court, lied and said he served me, and said that I abandoned my child because he didn't want to take his ass up the road. 35 minutes now. The border from Houston, from Louisiana to Houston, where we from, it's a courthouse about a good 45 minutes away. No, he went right there to the courts in Louisiana and filed a motion on me for custody and said that I abandoned her when I'm waiting on her. No. I told her that we were go ahead and get on because the shit you post on the internet is insane. Gabrielle, no, if you can't say a mama ain't love you when she ain't ever give up on you. She fought.
She never said you didn't love her though. That's what's getting me. That girl never said my mother didn't love me. She never said that. She just said that you were not emotionally available the way that she needed you to be.
If I would have left her in Lake Charles, Louisiana, I guarantee you right now, she'd be somewhere pregnant for a bum. Because that's exactly what she was going to do. I flew there brokenhearted because I couldn't believe she was abandoning me, that she was leaving me because I wanted better for her. Anyway, I flew to Houston, got a car, went to Lake Charles, complete in the blind because I've never been served, so I really don't know what's going on. Her dad is telling me it's too late. Still never telling me he went to the courts. So I had to get an attorney. The attorney had to find out what's going on. I've hired me an attorney within less than 72 hours later. I had custody back. I fought for her. Gabrielle that's just one story. When you sit around and say that your mama you never felt love, you have spread me thin. You have worn me out in ways that I tell my younger kids that my little two, I tell them, mama ain't got it in her no more. If you want to cut up, if you want to rest, you want to dazzle, there's the door. I'm not fighting. I'm not doing it no more. I'm sorry. But this kid sit around and say she wasn't loved.
She never said she wasn't loved. She said you were not there emotionally the way she needed you to be. Why is she just making this just about her? She's not even trying to have an ounce of empathy. This is exhausting. This is what an emotional, manipulative mother looks like. And I've dealt with this as well growing up. This is very exhausting. It gets better later, but as being, the child, You just have to be more understanding when you grow up, and you got to realize that they are people too, and they was going through things too. But the parent also has to realize and accept their shortcomings, because even if you're going through stuff or if you don't know everything as a parent, children don't know that. All they know is that you're supposed to be their protector and their provider, and you're supposed to help guide them through life. So when you fall short on that in any area, that affects a child. That affects a personality. That affects how, especially women, that affects how they deal with men. That affects how they view themselves. That affects their relationships navigating through the world. Your relationship with your mom is your first experience with people.
Y'all, that was the most trying year of my life. That's crazy. I go through so much shit. I don't get on this app and look for sympathy. I don't get. This shit's just crazy. This
is embarrassing, bro. Like, she doing way too much.
When I put it on the market, I let Gabrielle live in it. I let her still live in it. She was leaving her dog to go run behind Kai, leaving him in the house for 12 to 15 hours a day, pissing and shitting all in my $1 million house. I did snap out on her. She has no respect, no regard for what I'm going through. Oh, you're going to do what you did last time. Just moving with a man. Cool, got it. Not mad. But for you to sit there and be like, yeah, you asked me to live with you. I told you no. You are so hurtful. The way he was cheating or caught cheating, I took up for y'all. I took up for you.
Now, why did you need to put that out there that he was cheating on her? You've been and wanted to air your daughter out, and you was just looking for an excuse. Because why did you need to put out that Cenat was caught cheating on her? We didn't need to know that. What does that have to do with you being emotionally absent as a parent? I just don't. This is just so trifling and low down. And with mothers like this, you don't need no damn enemies. And it is giving resentment. I don't know if it's necessarily jealousy. I think that it might be a little envy, because the mother probably feels like she should be living the life that her daughter is living, or like, because her daughter is, I don't know, I think Gigi's 21, 22, and she has no kids. By the time this lady was 21, 22, she had 2 kids and she was a single mom. And her daughter is with a multimillionaire, no kids, child-free, jet-setting, no baggage, living the life that she probably wished that she could have lived when she was that age. And I think it's giving a little bit of Tokyo Tony. Like, I'm your mother. You're supposed to help me. You got it. You with a little guapped up ass boy. So there's no reason why I should ever have to fall short on the bills. And this is another issue that a lot of us face with our parents, is that when we get older, they feel like we owe them something. Like, no, I don't owe you shit. If I want to give you something, that's out of the kindness of my heart and because I have genuine love for you. But just because you raised me and did what you decided to do, which was become a parent and have a child, that does not mean your child is indebted to you. That shit also like really fucking irks me when parents make it seem like their kids owe them something. Like, no, I did not ask you to sleep with my father and let him shoot your club up and get you pregnant, and for you to decide to have me and bring me into this world. Like, that is your job. A child does not owe a parent shit. Now, if a child wants to do something for their parent, then that is beautiful, but that's not an obligation.
I stood by you. I said, Gabrielle, it's cool. You love him, want to forgive him, go for it.
Ooh.
But let him back in, and you did. You got grace, you got time, you got effort, you got whatever. You're lost. You're lost. I'm your mom.
Now, I don't think that was necessarily at all for her to air out that Cenat had cheated on that girl. Like, what was really the reason? There was no reason for her to say that. Okay, this is the video I wanted to show y'all about her saying Kai said the mother will ruin her reputation without the music playing underneath. Because y'all know I need my coin. Y'all better like the video. Y'all better, everybody, we don't have enough likes. I need 10 more likes. Everybody, like, I need even more than that. Everybody up in here, give me a thumbs up so we can go on to the next segment. I need 10 more likes. Everybody, give me a thumbs up right now. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Everybody up in here right now, give me a thumbs up. It's free 99. Pay the entry fee, okay? All you guys do is hit the like. And shout out to 48,000 subscribers. We're getting closer to 50,000 subscribers. I wanted to have 50K a long time ago, but it's all right. We're getting there. We have 48,000 subscribers. Woo! All right, we need 8 more likes. Everybody give me a thumbs up right now so we can keep going. Okay, if you have not smashed the like button, give me a thumbs up. Hit the like button, sis. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, sis. Hit the like button. Pay my entry fee. Pay my entry fee. Pay my entry fee. Pay my entry fee. Hit the like button, bitch. Hit the like button. Okay, we almost there. Everybody give me a thumbs up right now. We got to have like interventions. I don't know why y'all don't just automatically give me a thumbs up as soon as y'all come up in here. I mean, that's the polite thing to do when you come to somebody's house, right? Just give them a thumbs up. Okay, that's a little better. Thank you, guys. So, shouts out to the Neighborhood Talk Fair Use. Gigi's mom says Kai allegedly told Gigi to cut her off. Kai Cenat's mom accuses him of telling Gigi being around her will ruin her reputation. So, also, this mother was, I think, like sleeping around with somebody else's husband at one point. I'm not sure, but she was on Basketball Wives LA. Don't give me the line and making up stuff, but I did see clips of her on Basketball Wives.
I don't know who she is. This girl came in my house recently. A couple months ago. My friends was we was here, I cooked, we had wine or whatever. She came in, and I don't know how we got on the subject of the internet. Gabrielle looked at me in front of my friends and told me, I think we need to keep our relationship off the internet. So all of y'all who in my messages saying you ain't post us and sisters, this and this and that, our relationship off the internet. Then she follows up with, oh yeah, and Kai said, yeah, Mr. Kai Cenat said, told my daughter, my baby, that he did his research on me. And her best friend. Now, who her best friend is, y'all, I really don't know. I know Gabrielle friends, but who the best friend is, I don't know. But best friend, he said, you too. He said that he told my baby that if she hung out with me, my best friend, that he did his background on us. She hung out with us. It's so hard to even fucking say that her reputation would be ruined. I was mind blown. Like, and then when I think about this, like over the past couple of days, like how's it not? All you do is sit down with women of different sorts, different kinds, different backgrounds, different reputations. All you do is sit down with rappers with different reputations. You love a sit down, but you telling me you never thought to sit down over a glass of water with me. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to fuck with me. I never gave a fuck. But what you won't do is turn my baby against me. You got so much to say about me, but you get on the internet and say, Gabrielle is this, Gabrielle's that, Gabrielle's God-fearing. That's from me, baby. Prayed up. I pray over that girl. I pray for her. I've been telling her to go to church. And she's been going the past couple, weeks? You've been with her, a year and a half now? That's her mama. You say, oh, she could cook so good. She could clean. She this, that. That's her mama. You say she from Louisiana? No, she not. She was born there. Gabrielle's been gone from Louisiana since she was 2. I'm from Louisiana. So that Louisiana girl in the kitchen praying for you, she get that from her mama. I ain't never got on this app and bragged and said, oh my God, Kai said my daughter was there. God, I did a good job. I ain't never came to this internet for validation. My point is, Gabrielle, you ain't never went through life alone. You don't even know what it's like. The way you treat me, the way you treat your siblings, the way you treat us lately. I don't know who you are, boo. I have done nothing but be there for Gabrielle. I don't know who she is. This girl came in my house recently, a couple months ago.
Child. She also said that Gabrielle seemed to be jealous of one of her younger siblings because the younger sibling looks a lot like her. So I'm like, is she trying to say that GiGi is not as cute as her? Like, that kind of threw me too, because like, which me, first of all, your daughter is beautiful. Why would you be jealous because her sister looks more like you? Is it because Gabrielle looks a little darker than you? Y'all know them Latin people, I don't know what the mother's background is, but them multiracial, ambiguous people, they are very colorist, child. They are very, very colorist. So this is what the mother said. I'm not reading all of this. Y'all could, no, this is what Gabrielle said. Matter of fact, I can't see that. Y'all know I don't have my damn reader, child. Let me go to it on here so I can read it for y'all. And y'all can also pause to read it yourself if you're catching this on the replay. Let me see. Because Lord knows I cannot see that at all. Yeah, I can see it a little bit if I go up to it and squint, but I'm not doing all of that. So she basically said, oh, GiGi claims her mother has been emotionally neglectful to her whole life. They're estranged because she never validates her feelings. At 17 years old, I was moving to another state. She told me that maybe I should so I wouldn't connect with the same men. I believe that the mother said that. I believe her. She says, I hate that I have to bring myself to play this internet game because the woman I call my mother is having a mental breakdown. I never invalidated her feelings, but she never take mine into consideration, even after all the talks we've had. Me saying I wanted an emotional connection as a child is something I've been telling her since I was a child. To get on this app and badmouth me and show your true colors and realize you didn't get the response you wanted, so you make a video crying and looking for sympathy. I never told her I can't be around her for reputation reasons or be around for reputation reasons. To lie and say that is insane. Yes, I told her when people say negative stuff about her online, it affects me. She got very mad at me, and because I told her the reason I don't post my family on the internet is because the internet is a negative place. They are my family. I have a real connection with them in real life. I barely even post myself. I've been dragged up and down this internet this year so many times for miscommunicated situations. So if I can keep something private and close to me, such as family, that's just what I'm going to do. And I don't live for the internet. And it seems like the mother wants clout. The mother definitely wants clout. The mother definitely wants clout, because why would she get up here and say all of these things? This lady has said hurtful things to me forever, and just when I thought being grown and setting boundaries was my escape, she still finds a way to affect me. I still won't get on here and bash her, but the responsibilities I've had has always been beyond my means. I was even told they were my obligation still to this day. When she calls me for help, I never tell her no. I knew it. I knew the mother was hitting her up for cash. And whenever I get it, gives Tokyo Tony, it's giving Tokyo Tony. She told me she thinks we never had a good relationship because I don't look like her. See, I said that too. I didn't even read all of this. I'm reading some y'all. At 17, I told her I was moving to another state. She told me maybe I should so we don't connect with the same men. Mind you, I never talked to anyone out of my age range. Growing up, she kicked me out of her house numerous times for small inconveniences. The last opportunity she took was because towels were washed wrong. As I was saying there, a couple more days until I moved into my apartment. Recently, my lease just ended, and she was begging me to move in to help her financially, and I politely told her no, because living with you would never be my peace. I was the villain again and attacked with hurtful words. I moved out at 17 to a whole other state across the country, enrolled myself in school and finished, and you're saying that this has started recently because of a man? She know no man is controlling me. You use his name, and you knew people would try to drag him. This lady has broken my heart so many times, and to say I treat my siblings bad, I've taken care of them my whole life, and now that I'm living my own life, you're losing your mind. She always told me you're going to need me before I need you, and I continue to be the strong, independent woman I am just to be sure I don't ever need nobody. My siblings love me. When I'm able to take them out, I do. I just brought them stuff for school, and I still will come take my little sister shopping again as you asked me to. Yes, I don't see them as because I don't live with them anymore, but I've been building my own life. You should be happy for me. This is crazy to be bashed and dragged by your mom because all you said was you wanted somebody to be there for you emotionally as a child. And it sucks because now she just made it worse. The little bit we did have, you just washed it all away. And I've told her, I understand. She was a young mom, and I couldn't imagine being 21 with 2 kids already. I've always given grace, allowing you to have access to me when I didn't have to. I love her. I have never badmouthed her, and anybody that knows me, including her, knows no matter how messed up the relationship may be, I always go to war about her, and she know I've done everything in this world she asks of me. But damn, I'm no longer allowing anyone, even my family, to play with my character or twist my story. I've been through a lot, and I've forgiven probably more than I should. We all have our own story. All I want is peace and to move forward without the constant cycle of hurt. I'm going to continue to pray for her, but please stop playing with me publicly. Enough is enough. I don't blame her. What are y'all saying in the chat? I don't blame her. I would have cut. I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, especially when you're really fully transitioning into adulthood. Your parents don't see you as an adult, so they still try to son you. It is what it is. They still try to son you. They still think they think that they have authority. They can tell you what to do. They can cuss you out. They cannot meet you, in the middle, have a understanding when it comes to building an actually healthy relationship, because now you're an adult. So they have to get to know you in a different way, the same as you have to get to know them in a different way. And I think a lot of parents don't understand that either. Once I'm an adult, either I fuck with you or I don't. I'm not obligated to even talk to you because you raised me. That's what you were supposed to do. You decided to give birth. That's what you're supposed to do. Now, whether or not I like you as a person when I become an adult, that's up for question based on how you raised me, who you were to me, and now how you treat me as an adult. Yes, I think children should still have respect just because that's their parent. So you should have a different level of respect for your parent, even though you're an adult as well. However, you do not owe them anything. You don't owe them access to your life. And I think that they don't realize relationships is a two-way street. You can't just expect for somebody to show up and give you money whenever you want because you raised them. That's what you were supposed to do. That was your job. That's what you chose. That's what you chose. Hello, young Jackie. That's what you chose. Speaking of what you chose, Chrisean Rock. Jesus Christ. Chrisean Rock. Chrisean Rock chose to run her happy ass over there with Blueface. As soon as he got out, knowing exactly who he is, knowing that she was riding around and getting it with other men. And it's just a mess. A mess. This picture was hilarious to me. Let me show y'all this. This really do look like Blueface though. This really do. Can I get 5 likes? Everybody up here, if you did not smash the like button, hit the like button right now. Don't this look like her? Nobody. Chrisean, the minute Blueface was released from prison. Oh my God, this looks just like her. I was crying when I first saw this picture. That's hilarious. Okay. Well, we got a lot to catch up on, y'all, because Chrisean and Jaden going back and forth. So, Chrisean accuses Jaden of asking Blueface for money and taking his kids away. Jaden says Chrisean is bitter and needs notes on parenting. Chrisean says, Jaden, I don't know what's up with you, but watch your mouth. I don't want to see you in harm's way, all because of your bitter and sour heart. Carlissa not even showing the message between her and Blue. Like how you took his kids from him just to ask for him $1,000 through her. He just got out. He don't gotta give you nothing. How you take a man's kids, then turn around and ask him for money right after he comes home. 2 years in prison. He took us out on his last, and y'all know he's never really on his last, but that's not the point. It's just bitter and evil behavior. Before Blue left, he left Jaden with a career, a car, and his chains. He didn't even do that for me. And I still showed up that first year. Even when I gave up, I can still appreciate that he never held it against me and still wanted to be a daddy to Sonny. Now she's calling her son Sonny because that's what he called him, child. And this was a day ago. Now today she's singing a different tune. Jaden says, Chrisean, I know you're coming down and want to process things 3 days later. Oops, saying she's a drug head. But thank you for putting a threat in writing. I never asked him or nobody for money the entire time he'd been gone. Please show me the message where I did. You still asking to stay on people's couch. Ooh, Your kids using toys and furniture I bought over there after all this time. Oh. Me and him haven't spoke before or after I got out. He got out. I know you want me to be bitter because in your heart you envious that you got to bark at the door to be let in. Oh my God. And God opens doors for me. I would be mad too. That might explain why you was trying to put my kids on live more than you posted your own kid. Envy. Oh. Bitter would have been me saying they couldn't go at all. I came and got my kids because an incompetent person was around without my consent or presence. But what or how I present should never be your main concern when you should be taking notes. Oh, she ate her up. She ate her up. I'm sorry, but Jaden won that round. She won that round. She ate her up. She ate her up. Period. And I don't blame her because why would she be around? Why would Chrisean be around her kids without her knowing? Like, it doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. Like, don't have, what's up, Kaisha? Hey, Tanya. Like, do not have this lady around my kids without my consent. I think that's just so disrespectful to have somebody around my kids and I don't even know. And they recording my kids, putting a camera up in my kids' face with that nasty energy trying to touch my kids and interact with my kids. No. Oh, Jada says she was sending Blueface weekly prison packages until Chrisean got mad. Chrisean says Blue has been getting used for clout since he got out. Chrisean, you using him for clout too, you clout demon. So these are all of the transactions of when Jaden was sending him care packages. Weekly packages got until he said stop because Chrisean was getting mad, laughing my ass off. Chrisean says, I genuinely just be trying to show real love just for it to be mocked and disrespected. FUB on everything, bro. So this is all of the packages. I mean, she got proof. Chrisean ain't posting no proof because Chrisean wasn't sending no damn packages. I'm not around this. She love a receipt. Then Chrisean throws DDG under the bus. She says DDG pulled up. Yeah, he your friend, but I know it hurt. See someone that you would pull up with a camera, but no money. Thank you, Azor TV. Thank you for the super sticker. With no money, Zeus Network have you on live, but you can't pay for your time on that live. Everyone that pulled up don't even know you need to get back on your feet. I gave you what I had, and it wasn't much, but still gave it because I know you need that shit. Even though I fucked up money, I still understand what you need. Everyone pulled up with no real love, and it don't cost nothing to keep it real. Everyone that pulled up took from you. If they pulled up with the camera, they took your likeness, not because they love you, they using you. You never publicly apologized to our son, and I still fuck with you after because I loved you unconditionally. Love you, bro. Bitch, you stupid as hell. You let him disrespect your kid, and he never apologized, and you giving him your last dollars, and that was your last because then I'm gonna show you how she's begging Zeus and begging Lemmy for some money, and Lemmy like, you breached our contract. I don't owe you shit. She can't go to Blueface, and now she's saying Blueface stomped her out, beat her up, drug her up and down a goddamn mansion streets. It's a mess out here. And DDG, I mean, I don't know. I heard that DDG set him up with streaming, and I don't know what they got going on, but that's on Blueface. Whether or not he tells people, yo, you got to throw me a bag for streaming with you. That's on him. If you decide to do something for free, then you can't blame the person that's getting a freebie. Take that up with him. Now you doing what they doing to you, to me. Why you know much my son... What? I think she mean you know how much my son need a solid father figure. Bro, what the F? Then Blueface says, when you do time, you will never forget who left you there. If either of them think they could ever get back with me under one roof, they high off D and balls. And then Chrisean say, B, I left to cheating ants, nigga. The fuck I look like paying your bills and you cheating. LOL, nigga, get them bitches to do it, bitch. Then Blueface says, Chrisean looked out for me more than Jaden, though, just to keep it all the way 100. That's why I halfway respect her. Got probably a good 7-8 months out of her, and I appreciate that. But Jaden fagged off the first week. What? This nigga stomped me out for saying bigot. I don't know what that means. Blood. Because he crip and she been running around with the Bloods on schoolyard crip. This is just so ghetto and toxic. My back still effed up. Look, now she posting bruises because he beat her up. This is just... Then Chrisean say, same nigga that never gave my son a chance. Same nigga that post my son penis for clout. Same nigga that disowned him knowing he was your son. You are evil ant bitch. I thought you changed. You didn't. You pretending. And then he said, I got out thinking I had a girlfriend, Angela, locked in. But I guess nothing is ever really locked in. So now I'm back on the prowl for some serious. Both of my BMs left me in prison stranded for dead. This is so ghetto. I feel like I'm losing brain cells. I'm not reading that. Y'all supposed to read this. I'm not reading this shit. I'm not reading it. I ain't reading this. Okay. Now, here goes Chrisean making threats, child. First of all, this is her saying she's tired.
What's up with being there for the kids? You feel me? Y'all don't even know, bro. A bitch be tired, bro. Like a bitch be really tired, bro. And I ain't blaming nobody, you feel me? I'm just saying I'm tired, bro. Really am. I genuinely love my son. I genuinely love him. And I hate, like, people keep trying to paint that image like I don't love him. I just wish, like, he got the same love I give him from his father, his grandma, everybody. Like, I cheated on the chin, like, that's what I get. You know what I'm saying? Like, I should have got married, bro. That's why, like, when you go against the word, bro, and really be there to just protect you, you know? What's up with being there for the kid?
Now she crying. She gave him her money. I don't know what the hell. What does she expect from this man is what I'm trying to figure out. Look at what Blueface doing while she crying. Look what he doing. He up in the club dancing with Hazel E. Hazel E. One thing Hazel E gonna do is be a clout demon and throw that coochie around with whoever gonna catch it. She's got up there and said she looking for a stepfather for the like. What the hell is going on? Y'all think? I don't think they really dating. I feel like they just doing something for the clout and for the image and.
Right. Your mama says the same thing. Yeah. Right. What's up, house, baby? The streets miss you, baby. I'm looking for a stepdaddy, so.
Looking for a stepdaddy. She actually looked really cute. She looks really cute here. I can't even lie. Surgery paid off, child. Look, dressed all up, trying to get fucked in the club. This is a hot ass mess. I cannot. I need 5 more likes. Everybody give me a thumbs up if you have not already. Like, do y'all think they dating or this is just for clout? Put a 1, y'all think they dating, a 2 clout. 1 yes, dating, 2 no. 1 yes. Wait. What y'all think? Yes, when Ayana was like, pop my butt. I say, pop my butt, pop my butt. She threatens everyone and neglect the junior. Sick as fuck. That part. Thank you, son. Thank you, boo, for the super sticker. Son, you think they dating? Ooh. Hazel E, look, she rubber. She trying to get fucked. We getting fucked tonight. 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 She getting fucked tonight. Child, and Chrisean crying at the fucking airport. I just cannot. This is why, like, men. One thing a man will do is embarrass that. That's why I believe in not really being public out there with relationships because it's embarrassing out here. Like, take your L's in private, bro. Shit, that's what I do. It don't work out. I could just cry, tuck my tail in. Ain't nobody got to know. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, child. She probably got fucking already. Ah! Oh my God. Hazel A still giving toe face. I shook mama vibes. Yeah, because you know he ain't got no money. He ain't got no money, honey. Now look, Chrisean begging Lemmy for some money. Look. Ooh, Zoo CEO Lemmy posts text of Chrisean begging for money a day after she admitted to giving Blueface coins following his prison release. Now you're gonna make back. You know you're gonna make back. You're gonna make back whatever you owe me 20 times X. What's up with my money? He said, Chrisean, you are in a material breach of the contractual obligations. Accordingly, we are under no further obligations to provide any additional compensation or consideration of any kind. I strongly advise you to review the terms of your executed agreement in full. As it clearly outlines the consequences of such a breach and the limitation of your entitlements therein. Oh, we talking to her in legal terms. She said, so you're not giving me no money. I stayed, participated, and shitted on me. The least you can do is pay me. He says, Miss Rock, the very least you can do is refrain from sending frivolous or irrelevant text messages merely because you have exhausted your financial resources. Not exhausted the financial resources. Child. As previously stated, you are in material breach of your contract. Like, girl, you walked off the show. Like, why you thought that you was about to get some money from him? Look, and this is the post that I read this already. Like, I gave you what I had. It wasn't much, but still gave it to you because I know you needed it. Needed that shit. She gave him the money, and look, y'all can pause to read. She, you know, basically saying, I need the money. Look, she said, I actually need the money. You're gonna make back whatever you owe me 20 times. That's so sad. She gave this nigga the last of her money only to get stomped out and for him to be grinding on Hazel E. Child, I'm sorry. I'm not giving no man my last. And you're not my husband. We're not together. It's not even like you just got out and you did a bid and you got out and you need help getting back on your feet and we're together and we're a team and we're building something together. Like, no, you just gave this nigga your money for what? Like, what was the rhyme or reason? When you have a child, a special needs child, allegedly, that needs help. Like, you need to be focused on getting your child help. Talking about you love your kid and you love your baby so much. Get him the help that he needs. And then I guess she tried to call him. She said, you breached your contract, whoop-de-doo. He said, you truly believe I would entertain a call or FaceTime with you after you publicly disparage me and the Zeus network, referring to them both as demonic and making egregiously false, ungodly, and defamatory statements about my character and company. This level of disrespect, I can't see what the rest of that says. She said, you fucked up first, though. You got over. It's just the fact that you have a chance to make shit right and you decided not to, then you playing like you allowed to do that shit. Mark my words, you are finished. I gave you a chance. She going around threatening everybody and they mother, child. I gave you a chance to make it right. I guess she might be putting a little hit out on him too, because Miss Rock, you truly need to seek God and rediscover his presence within you. The way you're representing him is deeply misguided. Making threats as though you possess divine authority is not only delusional, but also spiritually dangerous. I'm not sure whether your behavior stems from substances use or deeper mental and emotional struggles, but either way, your words and actions are only worsening your situation. I genuinely pray for your healing, clarity, and peace for you, your family, and your overall well-being. Yeah, she keeps speaking that over people. Something might happen to her, God forbid. But you can't keep going around speaking that over people, saying that, oh, you know, people gonna be unalived and all of this. Like, you gotta watch your words, and you have a child. But y'all know that I feel like Junior is like, she wants him to be an angel. Kind of like, I know she would be sad, but I feel like she would, that the baby is giving sacrificial lamb a little bit, because she's not even seemingly trying to really get him help. Y'all see, y'all picking up what I'm putting down? And I don't know, all of this is alleged and for entertainment purposes. I don't know, but it just seems like she's not really trying to ensure that that baby has the best quality of life that he could possibly have, y'all. Now, this is her basically saying she know Blueface is about to be unalived. Wait, before I show y'all that, let me show y'all the reading this lady did. Because a woman did a reading on them, y'all. And she said that. She said it looks like he's about to no longer be here. And she said something about the baby mothers and the mothers. And she basically was saying all of these things. And I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. And this was 3 days ago. That's out to Supreme Creations 33. And I believe her name is Maria.
Can you go ahead and do the introduction?
Hello, everybody. This is Maria with Supreme Creations. Today we are doing a celebrity reading on somebody called Blueface. Okay. Personally, I'm telling y'all know I don't know who this person is. He just told me he's a rapper. I don't know nothing about this person, but I'm concerned for this person. He tells me that this person was in jail or is going to be in jail. Okay, I'll get to the ending when I get to the ending. It says here that this person's biggest problem is negligence. It says that this person is not sleeping well, that there's a lot of things hitting regarding this person. He has a lot of anxiety problems. He feels like he's restrained. He's losing a lot of documents or a lot of contracts or things that have to do with money. It says that he's used to being totally financially stable, but he's not at this moment. That he's going to receive some bad news regarding a problem, a severe problem with the law, that he's going to be served with some paperwork. It says that in whatever it is he does to make money, his hard work is not going to pay off, that his luck is running out. It says here that there's going to be a problem with a woman regarding a child. That in the near future, what he's waiting for is not going to come, that he's going to get an invitation from somebody that's going to be a problem because at this invitation, somebody's going to try to unalive him.
Oh,
so
I heard her. She said with this invitation that he's going to get, they're going to try to unalive him. What does that sound like? That sounds like somebody's going to tell him to go somewhere, come somewhere, be somewhere to set him up. Because if somebody's inviting you somewhere to try to unalive you, that's a setup.
Allegedly, guys, allegedly. If I was him, I would not accept that invitation from whoever it is.
Allegedly. So
why would anybody try to unalive him? What's going on with this dude? Who is he?
Again, my mom doesn't know who Blueface is. We know who Blueface is. My mom doesn't know. But in that reading, did I hear you say he's going to have a problem with somebody about a child?
A child, yes, with a woman.
Does it look like that child is his in that reading?
Mm-hmm.
So would it be, because you know what I was going to say, let me not.
Okay, wait just a second.
Because I know on the other
Let me
reading,
rephrase myself because it says here, he's going to have a problem with this woman because what he's waiting or what he wants to happen with this child is not going to happen. Okay, so there's doubts there from what I can see.
Okay. Oh, I did forget that he's married now, right? I forgot about that person because all I ever think about when I see Blueface is either Jaden or Chrisean Rock.
Ciao. And then this happened today. Another piece from the live.
He stalked me out, and I looked at him and said, "It's crazy because you're gonna die before I die." I just felt it. You can feel when somebody about to die. Because when Karan was doing that weird shit, I told him, "You're gonna die."
And Karan is Ronnie, her ex that got papowed.
He ended up dying. Not because I wished it on him. It's just you can tell where people is going. Or if you got a gift or discernment, you could tell what certain shit is. So when I say the truth, y'all try to pay me like I'm a fucking genie. Or I could just be wishing death on people. No, that's just what it is because that's all you're putting out.
Girl, no, that's because it sounds like you be setting people up. Like, what you mean? You would keep threatening everybody. Now you saying, oh, he about to unalive. You gonna unalive before I unalive. What that sound like? That sound like you trying to set somebody up, child. That don't sound like you just prophetic and you could just see the future. And then for her to ring up Ronnie, she brought him up again. She brought him up too when she was talking about Bino, the one who told she was sucking. She was like, "Yeah, you see what happened to the other guy I was dealing with. Anybody that talk ill on me or try to blah 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 me, they end up unalive." She was threatening Bino, saying the same thing. It's like, girl, you're giving yourself away. You are making it seem like you are like you be putting hits on people. That's what it's giving. Allegedly for entertainment purposes. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but y'all picking up what I'm putting down. It is not given, oh, it's just because I'm anointed and God loves me and God's on my heart and God knows my spirit, so God's going to protect me. Like, girl, no. It's given, you make a phone call and say, hey, this person is not doing what I want him to do, or this person is making me upset and I need them up out of here. That's what it's given. So Carlissa says she's calling the feds on Chrisean after she told Blueface to dig a grave. Look at this. Look at this.
Or find a grave to dig up. Every time somebody really played with me, always get hurt. So he need to go back and stay in jail. Or find a grave to dig up. Every time somebody really played with me, always get hurt. So he need to go back and stay in.
Carlissa said, just made a federal call because these are terrorist threats. So Neighborhood Talk says, Shao looks like Carlissa is trying to send Chrisean to the slammer, but without that money from Lemmy, who knows if she'll be able to afford snacks. Perhaps the neighbors could donate to her JPay. Chrisean, he don't want you. This is rejection. Take care of your son and heal. She's confessing to having her son, father, unalive. Made prison find her fast. Is she admitted that she was involved with the unaliving of her ex, real father of the baby sloth? Not baby sloth. I'm mad I read that. Oh my God. I'm not reading the rest and I'm not laughing because babies, that's not nice. This man haven't been home for a week yet, and it's already something. Chrisean, please seek help. Call on your son too, because he keeps beating that girl up. Oh, that's true too. Lemmy was right when he said that full spiritual authority she thinks she has is dangerous. Wishing unaliving on someone because you didn't get your way is just evil. What happened to Yahweh? Yahweh is just a grift. Yahweh is just her literally using Jesus. And y'all say I'm a grifter. No, she's really a grifter because she was literally selling gospel music, going to church, lying and pretending that she was a Christian so that she could get some money from the spiritual community, the religious community. I would call the feds too after what happened to Ronnie. She just talking about federal case, but didn't her son just stomp Rock out? He hit her, so who really deserves to go back? They're both toxic. They're so toxic. They need to stay away from each other indefinitely. Damn, I wish I could play this. Let me see if I can play this. I just don't want to get a copy. I might have to cut it out later, but I'm gonna try to play it for y'all.
You do know she's my ex, right?
Wait, so this is her ex Ronnie saying basically he wanted a DNA test. I think that Chrisean Jr. looks like them mixed. I don't think he looks like Blueface. That's just my opinion. The baby looks like him to me.
Yeah.
Junior right here. Weird as a bitch. You weird as shit. You weird as shit. So if you seen the way that she just treated me at the mall the other day, what makes you think that she would speak with me to give me a test?
No, I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I don't know anything.
She told me to come to the mall. You know that, right?
No,
do you know that?
No.
She told me to come to the mall.
Okay.
She told me to come see my son.
All right, I can't. The music playing underneath. It's like, well, I guess we just gonna have to see how this plays out, y'all. Like, I'm like very torn because I feel like this is given that she set him up. I just can't. That's what's given. I can't. I can't lie. I can't make it seem like This is not what I think because it really is what I think. So I want to get into this last topic before we get out of here. So New York City basically just elected a new mayor. His name is Zohran Mamdani. He's a Muslim Southeast Asian guy, and he's an immigrant. And pretty much I'm just gonna play out what he said. And then we'll read up a little bit about him, and I'll share some surface level thoughts with y'all. And y'all can let me know if y'all would like to do maybe we could do another live going a little more in depth.
New York will remain a city of immigrants, a city built by immigrants, powered by immigrants, and as of tonight, led by an immigrant. So hear me, President Trump, when I say this. To get to any of us, you will have to get through all of us. New York will remain.
New York was not built by immigrants. Now, people could feel some type of way. I quite frankly don't give a shit. New York was built on the backs of Black American free slave trade labor. Wall Street, the bridges, we even started to build the railroad systems in this country, and then they brought in the Chinese to finish the job. We had infrastructure in New York City before immigrants was coming over here by the droves. Yes, we had the YT colonizer over here, but the Latinos, the Indians, those people was not over here building New York. To be an immigrant means that you came to a place that was already established. Why would they all migrate their asses over here if it were not for a better life, if it was not something already here waiting for them? It really is infuriating because I feel like when they make these sentiments, they just erase Black Americans from the equation, and it is disrespectful. It's like they're just trying to destiny swap and make it seem like we were not already here. We were. We helped to build the foundation of this country. It is what it is. Did they come here after and add on to a foundation into a structure that was already built? Yes. But did they build it? No. No, they did not. It gets to a motherfucking point. And even if you Google will say, yes, in New York City is built with immigrants. That is a fucking lie. You have to go a little deeper. New York City was already built when majority of these immigrants came over here. Okay? Literally. It gets to a motherfucking point. It gets to a point. And then, like, I don't know what's going on. Like, if people okay with, I don't even want to go there, but 9/11, it's just a lot. It's just a lot to unpack with who they just voted in. A lot of South Asian people are very racist, and they do not like, especially Black people. They do not like Black people. They're very racist people. Not all, but they don't really fuck with Black people like that. He called out every single ethnic group except for Black Americans who were here before any fucking body was here, who literally, y'all was able to migrate here by the droves off of our backs. So to discredit us or to leave us out of the conversation, I feel like it's a slap in the face. It's a slap in the face. And he also used African American grants and loans and things that were allotted to the Black community, but by marking down that he was Black or African American on his applications when he went to the Columbia University, because he was allegedly born in Uganda. That man does not identify as a Black person. He just used it the way that a lot of immigrants do to get ahead. Child, definitely not built by them. I always get sick of that. Ellis Island is yes, Central Park was Seneca Village. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It was a Black community that thrived. I know my grandparents were immigrants from Nigeria, but our Black people here built this whole country. Thank you. So he only won because we had no better options. That part. I know that's why he won, because I don't even think people really even understand how Islam, all of that is done. Women have no rights. They're high braces. They're misogynistic. If New York City turns into that type of fucking, that it's not going to be good for anybody out there. They're already marching, doing rallies, and doing the mosque in the middle of the street. And this is, hey, anybody can have any religion that they want. But there's countries, not countries, there's cities all over this country that have been heavily infiltrated by immigrants. And those people didn't come here to assimilate or to be actual Americans. They came here to turn those cities and those states into little knockoffs of their countries. And I think it's disrespectful at this point. New York City wasn't built by immigrants. And people can feel however they want. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I do not care. He grifted. He went to the clubs and sung New York by Alicia Keys and Jay-Z. And, you know, it's basically like I got hot sauce in my bag, or sitting down and eating fried chicken wings with a Black person. It's like, when do we fucking get over the minstrel show of it all? When do we wake up and say, no, what are you actually going to do for our community? Because too many of these politicians are solely immigrant based. And that's not okay, because immigrants are not the foundation of the United States of America. It's very disrespectful. How do these people come here and then just say, oh, we're just gonna only do things for immigrants? What about the people that actually made a way for you to even fucking come here? What about the people that literally built a fucking place for you to even aspire to, a situation, a lifestyle you don't want to fucking be a part of? It's so disrespectful. So Mamdani will not denounce Sharia law that speaks volumes. He wants to make New York for his people. Wake up, New York.
Yes, you denounce it though. I'm asking you. I am running. I know, but I'm like, that's the point. You're gonna run for mayor. You have to denounce it. You denounce that. What is Sharia law? I come from a political tradition Donald Trump describes as the enemy within. We came here to remake this state in the image of our people.
We came here to remake this state in the image of our people. Women have, his people do not respect women. They don't fuck with the LGBTQ. I don't know what the hell people voted for. I don't think people are.
What is Sharia law? Yes, you denounce it though. I'm asking you. I am running. I know, but I'm like, that's the point. You're gonna run for mayor. You have to denounce it. You denounce that. What is Sharia law? Palestine. Free Palestine.
And look, I really try not to even talk about Palestine and the genocides and all of that, because it is just an atrocity, period. I don't think that women and children deserve to be genocided. I really don't. I hate that that's going on in Sudan. I hate that that's going on in Tanzania. I hate that that's going on in the Congo. I really don't like that it's going on in Palestine either. However, Palestinian people and just a lot of Arab people, Indian people in general, do not like Black people. They are very racist. They still enslave Black people in those countries. They have whole communities that are blocked off, and literally in their language is called slave lane or slave city or slave street. They enslave Africans and they treat them so fucking horrific. And I don't like to get into this because I just be like, I just, once again, I don't agree with genocide. I don't agree with any of those things, but they don't fuck with my kind. These people don't fuck with us. Some of the most racist people on planet Earth. Not all of them, not all. But we just got to point it out.
Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Thank you so much, brothers and sisters. I for water. Thank you.
I've seen you run off the rails this past month with xenophobia, and I just can't anymore. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Bye. Let me block you. Wait, who the fuck even are you? I don't know you. I've never seen you in my chat before. You don't support me. You're not a love bug. You're nobody. I don't need people like you in my lives or on my channel that feel like I'm xenophobic because I'm speaking up for my kind and my likeness. If that's, let me hide you, let me block you. If you feel like that's xenophobic because I'm speaking out against people that's racist toward me or actually xenophobic toward me and we're saying something back, then you could get the fuck out of here, bitch. Don't ever come back. Block me. Fuck you. The Arab slave trade is the worst, and it's still going on to this day. Thank you, Miss Asha. So for people to think that, that's why I try to stay out of it, because I'm like, y'all don't really want to hear what I got to say because I'm never politically correct. I'm never going to say exactly what everybody wants to say. That's why I just try to stay out of it. Y'all got mad at me when I said Kamala Harris was not a fucking American woman. Y'all was mad. Even my subscribers, my love bugs was like, oh, this is divisive. It doesn't matter. Donald Trump is terrible. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, multiple things to be true at the same time, but that lady is a grifter. She ain't never got up here and identified as a Black American woman. She culturally does not identify. And she says she's not going to do anything specifically to benefit Black people. I don't fuck with that. I don't care that she's maybe a shade or two lighter than me. And her natural hair looks like this hair that I got her blow out looks like this. I don't care. I care about what's on the inside and what people really feel deep down inside. And this was not me saying that I'm a Trumpy or I'm a MAGA, because the fuck I'm not, bitch. Absolutely not. However, I'm not going to stand behind somebody that's not me, that's cosplaying. I don't fuck with that because I see how it literally goes against us. I did a video on the guy Byron Donalds and how he's like, oh, I'm against reparations. Even if we never get reparations, who the fuck are you to say what we deserve when your lineage is not here in this country? You don't have any relations, any direct relations to descendants of people that were part of chattel slavery. You don't have any fucking direct relations to people that are descendants of people that experienced Jim Crow. Some of those people are still alive. Ruby Bridges is still alive. So for a person that is has an immigrant background to fucking come here and say shit, I think it's a slap in the face. Thank you. Thank you, Know Thyself. Thank you, Boo, for the donation. I think it's a slap in the face. I think Obama was a fucking slap in the face. But at the end of the day, we didn't know. I had no idea. We thought, what the fuck did, what's her name? Issa Rae? I'm voting for everybody Black. That's what we all thought until we started to see everybody Black is not Black American, and they don't fuck with us like that. They will do shit for immigrants. They will allocate funds solely to immigrants. They will put up grants solely for immigrants. Immigrants get access to different types of loans. It's so many different types of benefits that immigrants come over here and they immediately receive because they have a certain immigrant status, but yet they will never implement anything. Why we don't have a hate crime bill with all of these Black people that's in fucking Congress, but the Asians immediately got one? Shit like that I don't fuck with. And if that makes me xenophobic, then bitch, I'm xenophobic. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. And clip that because y'all love me. I don't give a fuck, bitch. If me saying I don't like the way Black Americans that have a long lineage without an immigrant background are treated in this country and how everybody is put it above us and prioritized before us. If I say I don't like that and y'all catch a feeling and say I'm xenophobic, then don't ever come back, block me forever on everything. I don't care. These people get to say any and everything they want. They get to stand up for whatever they want. They get to wave their flags. They get to say, fuck you. You ain't got no culture, while literally soaking up everything that we ever fucking created, trying to destiny swap and rewrite us out of history. It is disrespectful. I'm not going to sit here and allow people to say my ancestors and all of the blood, sweat, and tears that they shed on this soil was nothing and it doesn't mean anything because they started coming over here in the fucking 60s and some of them was coming through Ellis Islands in the 20s and the 30s that they fucking built this country. Bitch, that is a fucking slap in the face. They would never allow us to fucking go to their countries and say, y'all don't deserve reparations. We would get stoned in the motherfucking street and kicked out. I don't have hatred in my heart for anybody. I love all types of people, but now I'm starting to wake up to how people don't fucking love me and my likeness and my kind. And if that makes you feel some type of way, don't ever come back. I don't want you to watch me. I don't want you to be a part of me. I don't want you to support me. I don't want you to, because I don't want support people that feel like we're supposed to stay down and take it and let people displace us, let people take credit for our accomplishments while simultaneously telling us that we ain't shit. This is ethnic erasure. I've always been a proud Black woman, a Black American woman. Even if I get up here and talk to y'all about not letting a Black American man or any type of man, white man, I was not only just talking about Black men, not letting a man treat you like a piece of shit I always maintain that I'm going to fucking put on for Black women first. And now I see that I got to be specific because it's people in positions of power that look just like me, but they have a Caribbean background or they have an African background, and they don't fuck with me. They don't fuck with us like that. Not all of them, but enough do. And we've upheld them, we vote for them, we put them in positions of power just to shit on us. That's a slap in the face. That is a slap in the face. I don't have the energy for the disrespect no more. Like you give it, I'm giving it right back. Exactly. Heck, we love you. Yeah, I'm about to start looking into that to double dip because what? I need some funds too. Exactly. And don't forget, keep linking the Black American to Africa to displace us mentally and physically. That part, I agree. Erasing history is disgusting. Exactly. Like, I'm not saying anything to just outright disparage groups of people for no fucking reason. Everything I do and say, there's a rhyme or a reason. If me saying that immigrants didn't build New York City is xenophobic, then I don't care. I don't give a fuck because it's a lie. They didn't build shit. What does it mean to be an immigrant? Let's look it up. Did they add? Yes. But they came to a fucking country that was already established. And now somebody's probably trying to flag me because I'm starting to glitch. But it's all right. We about to get up out of here. I gotta go. I gotta run and get some water. I ran out. And yeah, I gotta leave in 5 minutes. No, not imminent. A person who comes to a country to take up permanent residence is an immigrant. What does it mean if someone is an immigrant? An immigrant is a person who lives in a country other than their country of birth with the intention of settling there permanently or for a long period. So that means that in order for you to be an immigrant, you are migrating to a country that was already established. They act like they just came here and there was nothing here. Like it was fucking destitute desert land. They act like colonizers. These people act like fucking colonizers. And I am not about to let an immigrant fucking class of people colonize me in my ethnicity. I'm not doing it, bitch. I don't give a fuck. They acting like colonizers. Oh, they act like they just came here just the same way the colonizers acted and there was nothing here. Just a fucking desert wasteland. First of all, when those colonizers got here, it was people that look just the fuck like me and you here. There's primary resources to prove that, but nobody wants to believe that because I can't even get into that right now. We'll get into that when I'm ready to fucking get into that because I don't feel like arguing with y'all. Y'all is not my love bugs, but the other people are just so fucking ignorant. And I'm not in the mood for that. But you are not, the only way for you to be an immigrant is for you to move to a country that was already established. They came to the United States of America when it was already the United States of America. All of these cities and states were already established. Did they add to what was here? Yes. Did they build it? No. Sharp as her be her. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you for the super chats and for the donations. We will be back sooner than later. Life is a movie, you're starring in it. Take pride in who you are. I am not a hateful person. But I'm not about to let people shit on me and my likeness and we some of the littest fucking people on planet Earth and everybody just telling us we ain't shit. I'm not going for that no more. And it gets to a point. Like, comment, subscribe, share because I know you care. I'll be back. I might come back after I come from grabbing me some water. Spread love is the Brooklyn way.